Hey, what's going on? We are getting ready to try out something new. And by something new, I mean the hood test. So, I keep telling people I grew up in the hood, bro. I grew up in the hood. Um, you just can't tell because my mom didn't play that shit. Um, but they want me to do the hood test, right? So, all right, here we go. So, what is your age? That's question number one. What is your age? We'll put, so they have a lot of options. We're gonna do 31 to 40 years old, because it's the truth. What is your gender? Female. What kind of music do you listen to? The options are rock, hip hop and R&B, gospel, country, whatever's on, nothing. Um, shoot, I really like rock, but I also, well, I don't listen to hip hop and R&B right like now as much, like because it's repetitive. So I could say whatever's on, to be honest. Number four, what kind of clothes do you wear? They have baby fat. Oh my God, nobody wore baby fat in like forever. Rockaware. Oh my God, this is all academics. Ooh, that sounds cool. Hollister, Gap, or whatever looks nice. Oh my God, okay. If you ever went to Dave and Hollister's, it is such a nice ambience. Like, oh, but Hollister's like for dudes though. And Gap, I don't wear none of that. You know what? Whatever looks nice. Number five, what type of shoes do you wear? They got Nike, Timberlands, DC, don't know what that is, Reebok, Jordans, or whatever looks nice. For me, whatever looks nice, because hell, I ain't trying to just stack these big name people with fucking cash for no reason. I'm sorry, but sometimes they shoes be looking like somebody had a fucking peroxide bleach attack, or like a clown, like a kind of like a sex room after clowns have had like paint fetishes in it. I don't know, it's weird. Number six, if a girl or boy gets mad with you, how do you react? The options are cuss them out, give them a look, say whatever, put them on a hit list. Oh my God. Think about and say you, wait, think about and say you should have done something, or nothing. Um, if they get smart with me, how would I react? Uh, I mean, so, okay, if it's somebody I know, then I don't know. They get smart with me. If it's my kids and I get on their ass, but if it's just some strangers or something, I would have to say cut like, I guess give them a look, like kind of look at them like what in the actual fuck, you know what I mean? Like, cause if they ain't do nothing, then I mean, like what? Don't nobody want to go to jail nowadays, you know? Number seven, if your brand new shoes get stepped on in the hallway in school, what do you do? Um, I would tell them it's okay because more than likely they're gonna probably say excuse me. If they don't say excuse me, then we would have a problem. And it's not because they stepped on my shoes. It's just the general principle that you need to learn to be fucking polite. So I would just say it's okay if they were polite. Number eight, if you are at a party and they're serving drinks, what do you drink? Ooh. The options are vodka, Bacardi, Grey Goose, beer, any and everything, or nothing. Honestly, nothing that I've seen here, actually. I don't think I would drink anything because I don't trust drinking around strangers at parties. Hell, I don't trust drinking around friends at parties. These days, you especially can't. You leave your drink, next thing you know, you wake up and your booty hole hurting. I'm straight on that. Number nine, you live in the hood and somebody gets shot. and you know who did it, what do? You keep your mouth shut. Okay? I don't care what background you come from. I don't, well, fuck. I don't know. Let me think. My conscience is getting to me here because I'm like, wait, if I know who did it, then I probably know this person, right? So, fuck. Okay. The options are snitch, keep your mouth shut, tell your mom, kill the person who shot the person, think about it all day, then let it go, or nothing because you're scared. Oh man. See, it kind of matters if I live in that neighborhood and I gotta hope this nigga don't get out, or am I from a whole different neighborhood and I was just visiting and they ain't gonna never see me again? See, because you don't want to be just snitching on people you don't know and you live in a neighborhood. I'm gonna have to say keep your mouth shut. Like, mind your business. Like, it ain't my business. Fuck that shit. Now, I'm sorry if you've had somebody get shot and nobody came out, but I guess the happy medium is to understand that these people still have to live in this neighborhood after they've been snitched, and nobody just wants to give anybody free lives and shit. like nobody wants to do that. I'm sorry. Number 10. If a girl or boy calls you out after school to fight, what do? Oh shit, you go ahead and fight. As a matter of fact, you say they want to plan it after school. See, after school means they got time to gather a crowd and shit. You want to kind of beat their ass when they not expecting it, which is like literally right now. So the options are go ahead and fight, get your friends to do it, tell them they're not worth it, don't waste your time and brick them. Don't let me see, be scared and get a ride home. Oh god, make up an excuse on why you can't fight them. No, you don't waste your time and brick them, right? Like, you go ahead and beat their ass like right then. You don't wait. Number 11. What's the worst thing you fear? Worms, going to jail, feet, cops, love, nothing. Going to jail. I'm with Tom from the Boondocks on that shit. Nobody wants to be anally raped. I do not want to go to jail. Under no circumstance do I want to ever go to jail. Period. I don't understand how niggas be bragging on that shit. Be like, man, I did 4 years in the pen, shit, and I beat somebody ass and go back. I'm like, I won't. Shit, I see clearly now you're the nigga that was bench pressing niggas, huh? Like, don't nobody want to just go to jail for no reason, and ain't nobody willing to just go back for no reason unless you was the nigga that was bench pressing niggas' asses. I'm straight. Number 12. What do you do on your spare time? Smoke, drink, listen to music, sleep, go out, watch TV. I play the fucking video game, and they don't have that option. So I'm going to listen to music. Because that's the closest thing. Let's submit our answers. Yo, guys, I am 60% black. I fucking told you bitches. I'm 60 fucking percent, so y'all can get the fuck off my ass. It says, you're almost there, but I think there's a fair amount of not so black in you. You would probably only last a week or two in the hood. But I've been in the hood, though. Okay. Oh, the comments. The comments under this quiz is priceless. Here we go. I first want to start off by saying whoever created this quiz should be ashamed of themselves, especially if he or she is black. How degrading towards your own kind. Oh my God, not this kind of person. The title itself is inappropriate, and this quiz exemplifies your individual ignorance. To suggest that black people only wear sneakers or only live in the hood or speak bad grammar puzzles me for 2 reasons. One, oh God. This is that person, guys. Slavery ended in 1965, and since then, black people have evolved tremendously in corporate America. And I don't remember sneakers being considered business professional. Two, these things that are being considered black behavior are the exact things that white people do themselves. But I guess the creator of this quiz chose to forget about that simple fact. Bottom line, you would be better off creating a how racist are you quiz. And regardless of your particular race, you have made it clear that you yourself will score 100%. Are we serious right now? And they're like, whoa, that's true. Oh my God. Okay. Well, let me just give some insight. Okay. Let me just give some insight here. My opinion on this matter. I understand distantly what she was trying to say, she or he. But if you can't laugh at your own race, clearly a post like this that's called "How Black Are You" is clearly not meant to be taken seriously. That's the one thing that I don't like about this generation, is that you're not allowed to laugh anymore. You're not allowed to say shit anymore. Like, Lord forbid you say anything that quote unquote offends people. I think back when I was coming up, you know, kids were little shits. They would make fun of the most sensitive shit. They'd be like, oh, your dad ain't gonna never come home. Your dad's a hoe. Your mom's a bitch. Like, they would say the most fucked up shit, and you still had to go to school tomorrow because your parents didn't like you. You still had to get the fuck up and go deal with whatever it was. You had to face that shit every fucking day until you said, you know what, enough is enough. I'm finna get the suspension, but you finna get your ass beat today. And then you got your ass kicked, but that's not the point. The point was you stood up for yourself, and after a while, they won't like you, but they will respect that. See, it's a difference. So back then, you couldn't simply sue your problems away. You couldn't simply get mad at people and be like, "Oh, I'm never going to deal with this. I'm not going to tolerate that." You know, so you learned to laugh at the things that made you feel uncomfortable. That was your way of coping with it and getting over it. For example, if you were always fat when you was in school and used to get picked on and shit, after a while, like, you learn, okay, I'm finna get into quite a few fights because I'm not finna let people just step all over me. But you also learn to laugh at yourself. I know so many, like, big people that would make jokes and shit about themselves. Hell, I make jokes about myself. I laugh at the fat jokes just like the next person, and I don't get offended because who I am, what I weigh, what I wear, what I look like doesn't define me. What you think, what other people think about me does not define who I am. That is not the depths of me. So the fact that they even had to go back to the whole "this is slavery" thing just shows that they really had no valid point to begin with. I understand they're trying to say that it's a little bit racist, it's a little bit stereotypical and demeaning, okay? But that reminds me of when I made the Popeyes joke. So I made this joke where I was saying that when I first went to New York and I went to Popeyes, I was like, God damn, I never seen so many black people in one fucking area without fighting in my life. Now, you gotta have that one person that just took it to the edge. Everybody else is laughing balls over it. This one person is all like, oh, you can't say that. That's kind of prejudice. That's kind of racist. You're stereotyping. Not every black person likes chicken. Bitch, I'm standing in the fucking Popeyes and I'm looking around in a 360-degree angle, and all I see is what? What? What is it that I see? I see fucking black people. And if I go to the next Popeyes, guess what I'm gonna see? Fucking black people, bruh. Ain't nobody stereotyping. We like chicken. What the fuck do you mean? We like chicken, nigga. Like, I couldn't understand that. I'm like, are you fucking... This nigga was finna bring the black out in me. Just made me so mad. Because I'm like, don't be indignant if the shit is true. Nigga, look. I like fried chicken. I like fucking red Kool-Aid. I like, I did used to wear felines. Baby fat used to be fucking popular with the little curly ass letters and shit on a white t-shirt. People used to buy that shit. Like, man, ain't nobody being racist. This is what we used to like. So, I mean, all they did was generalize us. If anything, that's all that happened was we were generalized. I'm like, okay, you can't get so caught up and offended on everything. That was always just my main point. Just don't get so offended all the time. People should be able to laugh. I think that's why there's so much tension between all of us, is because we don't know how to just have a good time. Laugh at yourself. Tell some, like, we be telling jokes and shit about white people, be like, talking about how they get to cuss in front of their family and how they probably kill their parents and they're always the first ones to shoot up schools and shit. We're not being prejudiced. We're not being racist. We're generalizing. This is something that has repetitively happened in history that we happen to take notice of, so we laugh about the shit. And a lot of them will laugh about the shit. They ain't gonna like go back in time and be like, oh, well, we have grown so much since then. Like, no, the fuck we haven't. If I go to South Memphis right now, if I had a car, I would be locking my fucking windows, locking my doors. I'm not generalizing. I'm just stating a fact. How many white people finna be trying to break into my car in fucking South Memphis? They too scared to do some shit like that. Only niggas is bold enough to do some shit like that. So, people be so fucking sensitive. But I just like how that person went into their feelings. Like, bitch, okay, number one, why did you click on this? What could you have been Googling that you ended up on the how black are you thing? That's literally like people who, I know everybody knows at least one person on their Facebook that will post or share shit that looks like child porn or shit that looks like child abuse, where the baby is being punted across the fucking living room, or they got the baby in a fucking chokehold or a submission, or a fucking headlock or something. They snapping legs and shit, or they getting shot and shit. And then those main people be in the goddamn comment section raging about some, this makes me angry. We need to share this with everyone. I'm like, excuse me? What? Why? Why do you need to share this with everyone? They're like, so everybody can see what's happening. I'm like, so really, nigga? Like, everybody needs to see this kid get punted across the living room? No, you just have some sick ass interest in watching. Some people just want shit to be mad at. Dead ass. Y'all think it don't exist? It's real. Some people just want a reason to be angry. And they share that shit. Once Facebook came out, people was allowed to share shit they probably should have kept to themselves. Anyway, we took the fucking how black are you test, and we 60%. So fuck that comment section. Whatever. I should find the how white are you test. I'm going to find the how white are you test and watch me go to the comment section, and I bet you it'll be a drastic difference in the approach to it. It'll be people laughing and relating about the shit instead of bitching and moaning about the shit. Niggas. Anyway, I'm going to be doing more things like this. Hopefully you enjoyed. Give your opinion on the matter. No matter if your opinion agrees with mine or disagrees with mine, as long as everything is kept respectful, I'll always respect the differences in somebody else's opinion on the matter. Do you think that it's okay to laugh at your own race, or do you feel like it's too sensitive of a subject to laugh at? Let me know below in the comment section. All right, see you guys soon.